Is this thing on? Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm SM Sith Lord. This is the bi-weekly build stream, and it is now the world build stream right here on wherever you may be watching, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, wherever this window has popped up for you. Right now, I'm going to get into the chat. Well, I'm in the chat for the Twitch. Going to jump into the chat for the YouTube in a moment. Just want to get rolling on what we're going to be creating here. So today and on Friday also, Monday and Friday, I worked with the Somnium Web Worlds SDK here. And this is all web-based in your web browser. And you're importing stuff like FBXs and GLBs and PNGs and stuff like that into the editor here, and you're creating your scene this way instead of using the easy mode builder that comes with Somnium. So it's a little bit more involved, a little bit more technical. However, if you're used to technical stuff, the flow of doing stuff like this might be even more natural for you than using the easy mode builder that's bundled with Somnium. So my agenda for today here started a little bit late, so I'm going to try to catch up in the time that I have here. It is to export some stuff from 3ds Max, including bones, a couple animated bones. I want to do two things with my animated bones. I want to make a shadow casting light animate as it moves around. Let me see. Do I have any shadow casting lights around here? I don't. Well, you'll see if I check the shadow box here for cast shadows. The Play Canvas engine, which is what the Somnium Web Worlds SDK is in, it has really good lighting effects. I'm just casting shadows from that tree there. Here, let me make this bigger to exaggerate this. We'll do 16. There we go. Now we got all kinds of shadows happening as this light moves around, and we want to leverage the fact that we can do that. So I'm going to make an animated bone in 3ds Max. You could use Blender, Cinema 4D, whatever. And it's going to move the light around like this to make the scene look awesome, just like this. So that's going to involve a couple things. I'm going to be doing that today in a moment. But also, I'll probably start with this. There's a bunch of trees in here, more trees than I actually used, and I just need to thin these out some and fix the textures on the ones that I want to keep, delete the ones I don't want to keep, and make it work. So last time I downloaded the zip from the Somnium Web Worlds SDK documentation, uploaded it to playcanvas.com where the editor is. This is the editor that I'm in right now in my web browser. Imported a bunch of assets from Sketchfab and created this. So now let's test it. I haven't put it on a parcel yet. Before I put it on a parcel, I want to finish building it, want to optimize it, and then today, hopefully, I'll be putting it on a parcel if I can finish in time. I need to stop yapping and start clicking if I'm going to finish in time. Okay, it has a lot of 4K textures and stuff, which is weird. Also, let me turn on the little sample dude walking around. There we go. I don't look like the Somnium dude, I'm just testing. And there's a lot of other differences when you're just testing. However, you're able to walk around the scene and collide with things, so you can get pretty far. I know that those things aren't collidable because I didn't collide with them. So it's like testing collisions. Okay, walking around, things look cool. Some of these trees look not so cool. What's the rest of my scene gonna look like? I need a barrier, like a fence. Let's go to Sketchfab. I need a little fence to put between where I want players to hang out and where I don't want them to hang out. So let's Look for fence. That's downloadable. We're looking for a spooky fence, and it's got to be a game-ready spooky fence. This one looks alright there, but that's kind of not cool enough. Country fence, huh? Check that one out. That's good. I like this one. Oh. Then we'll go with this one. Is Blender the only format? Okay, I'll download it in Blender. Actually, I'll look at it as a GLB. That's going to be a hassle converting this away from that one. I'm going to need to launch 3ds Max in a minute. Right now, actually. So I have a whole bunch of 4K textures in the scene, and that's not cool because this needs to be more optimized. So I might have to start off the stream today with some boring optimization. Ooh, look how cool the rocks look as the materials load in. Some boring optimization where I take down some of these 4K textures. So let's do that. I'm going to search here for, I guess I'll just go folder by folder, by type. How big is this texture? This is a 2K grass texture that I don't even use. Really? I think I removed the crystal ball, so I could probably delete that texture. Oh. We'll leave that there for now, because that's not even a texture. Okay, I'm looking for the 4K high resolution textures. I need to stay focused here. We got a moon. My moon is not too huge. It does preload. It has a normal and a regular moon texture. The moon texture is bigger than it really needs it to be though, so we should probably size that down. Let's do that. Where did I put this moon? The moon. Take it down to 512 by 256, because the moon's pretty far away. It's just a little moon. Just a little moon. Save this here, JPG, sure, why not? I'm also going to resize the normal, which one should never really do, but I'm targeting mobile. I want this to run really well, so I'm going to size it down. You have to be really careful when you resize normal maps. Not like I was, because I was not very careful. Okay, there's a couple cool low resolution versions of the moon. Let's replace what we got for the moon over here. Where did I save this stuff to if not there? Weird. Oh, I saved it as material. Oh, okay. Windmoon.jpg and this is Windmoon normal. This one, Windmoon. Uploading these here and they will replace the JPGs that I already have there, so I won't need to re-edit my materials. Cool. Okay, moving on. We did the moon. Another thing I'm going to do is basis compress these Uh-oh, they're not a power too. On devices that only support PBR compression, basis will transcode the texture to uncompressed format. Yeah, that sounds alright. The X11, what is this? Oh, this is the Pumpkin Man. Okay, the Pumpkin Man is real important. I use all of his assets. I need to downscale some of his textures, I'm sure. Yeah, he has lots and lots of 2K textures. Alright, so let's download his stuff. One at a time, I'm just going to download his textures. $2K is awesome with all these material shaders. It's awesome if you're targeting not mobile. Now, I'm not exactly targeting mobile, but I'm targeting web, and people might come on mobile. So I'm going through the pains of optimizing this down. Okay, let's make a new folder with all these, and this is Pumpkin Man Textures. I'm going to automatically process these textures and do the thing to them. I need to shrink all these down to be smaller, and we're going to batch process these. We got a 2K one there, 2K metallic, 2K more 2Ks. Okay, file. Batch. Well, can I go to that file and allow write permissions real quick? Because I'm just trying to convert some files real quick. Oh. Windows 98. Programs. There we go. Okay, these are in my download folder. A folder called Pumpkin Man Textures. It's a shame I'm starting off with the boring stuff, but you know, it is what it is. And, okay. Now what am I going to do here? I'm going to do a Vat Conversion. My output format is going to be JPG. My options, 96, okay. My advanced options are going to be, I'm going to set the longest side to 512. Resample, okay. Use current look-in folder, alright. No. Let's see if this works. Start. Of course it's going to work. Now I am going to have to rebuild some materials over here. Let's see here. These are all 512 now, but they're different file formats, so when I upload them, they're not going to overwrite their old versions. Wow, that's going to be a little annoying, but it's okay. Let's go and make a new folder. Put these in there for now. Even the JPG, they were .jpeg, and now they're .jpg, so they won't overwrite each other. Okay, let's apply some stuff here. This material. It's got some stuff on it. It's got weapon material albedo. It's got weapon material metallic. Emissive. And normals. That's probably it. Over here, what do we got? Hey, this isn't so bad. We got a normal, abnormal. We got a roughness, a metallic, weird, a metallic, a roughness already applied, right? And then we got a albedo. Is that all the A's? It is, okay. Moving on, the next material. It's the same kind of thing. Albedo. A metallic. Roughness. Normal. Next up. B, emissive. B, roughness. B2 opacity. Be normal. There you go. There's a file name for you. Okay, JPG. Good. Okay, moving on. Next up, we got B2. And this is gonna have the albedo and the metallic and roughness. Emissive. B2 opacity. Be normal. Okay. That material is nice and slimmed down now. One material was not used. Weapon roughness. I guess I didn't use roughness. Okay, whatever. We won't use roughness then. Okay, so now all of these should not even be used. Oh, this is being used. This is being used by me. I messed up somewhere. Here we go. This is where I messed up. And I deleted the file already. Looking for weapon roughness. There we go. Okay. Now when I look over here, it shows a little dot next to assets that are not referenced, and it's showing me that all of these textures are now not referenced because I changed them to the JPG versions. So I'm going to delete these. Okay. Now, another step. First I'm going to change this folder to low res, because they have low res textures in it. I'm going to select all these textures and I'm going to check the compression box for basis compression. Glorious! Glorious! We are optimizing a lot. Let's keep going. But before we keep going, let's make sure our little guy looks pretty cool still, even though he's nice and 512 texture, and our moon is actually 246 texture, 256. Now I still got a whole lot of optimization to go here, but things should be better. I'm going to relaunch my browser. It's okay. It's a Unix system. I know this. I'm going to lose all my open tabs. They've been open for so long. Okay, let's run over here. Make sure the monster, I optimized the moon and the monster so far. They're both looking good still. Let's move on to optimizing the rocks. The rocks seem like they're really big material. Okay, the soda machine. I don't think we're gonna have a soda machine. And this is gonna save on materials if I get rid of it. So if I delete the vending machine, and over here I delete the vending machine also. You want to make sure that you don't have anything else in the folder before you delete it, because you cannot undo deleting folders. The speakers, I'm not going to be using the speakers, so let me delete those from here. I can delete them from here. The couch I might use still. My first web world, I don't think I need. My first web world collisions, I don't need that either. Here's the couch, that's fine. Let me optimize the couch, because I may want to keep the couch. You know what? Maybe I'll keep the couch unoptimized for now, because I might not keep the couch. So the moon, I already optimized. 11 for Munster, I already optimized him. The mushroom. Let's optimize the mushroom. Yeah. Just 2 textures here. Okay, it should have converted both of those the same way that I set it up earlier for my batch conversion. Which means it would put it into the Pumpkin Man folder. Okay, I got 2 new JPGs uploaded that are a fraction of the size of the original. In both cases. I gotta apply them to the material, so we're gonna use that JPG instead of the PNG, and we're gonna use this JPG instead of the PNG. Then I'm gonna delete both the PNGs, and then I'm going to optimize, or I'm gonna basis compress my JPGs. Now my mushroom is optimized to the extent that I want to optimize it. Portal. We got some textures in Portal. 4K? 4K? The Portal is this thing right here. It's beautiful 4K, but we can't afford 4K because I'm trying to target potatoes here. So let's download these. It looks glorious, but I'm going to make it look not so glorious so it runs better. Download all these PNGs and doing the same process that I did for the other asset. 'Tis true, 'tis true. Files called Portal Specular, huh? And they're the exact same, huh? Isn't that interesting? Let's only use one of those. Okay. Start batch, we're good. All of these things. Okay. Drag and drop them into here. And now I have JPG versions of all these these things I had PNG things of, versions of. Right? Yeah, okay. Now I need to find the materials and rebuild the materials so that they actually use them. Here's the portal. It's got all this stuff. Maybe this is all that I need here. Portal color. Let's change the PNG to the portal color JPG. I really downsized the 4K texture to 512 and it still looks that good. It must be the normal map that looks so good. So it's not going to look so good in a minute. I'm going to change the portal specular.png to portal specular.jpg. Still looks alright. Portal emissive from PNG emission to JPG. Starting to see the compression a little bit up there. Normal map's going to be the killer, but it's still going to look cool. Not as cool, not VR 4K cool, but still pretty cool. Yeah, that's more like it. But together, the whole scene will run well and look decent. Portal specular. Normal maps, yeah, like I keep saying, normal maps you got to put special care when compressing. I'm just trying to do this real quick right now. Portal specular.jpg. Why does it say that that's my environment map? That'll probably look better. Okay, now the ones that have little dots next to them are not referenced anywhere, so I can delete them. Although I'm having trouble believing that bottom one It says that portalspeculator.jpg is not being used, but I'm pretty sure that it is being used. It's being used right here. Yeah. So don't trust that little guy. Sometimes the UI lies. Anyways, we are optimized. Our rock is optimized. Wonderful. Let's optimize some other stuff. Some more stuff. How about this rock set? Oh yeah, what are these? Are these 4K? Oh yeah, we're gonna take this 24 4K textures down, and it's gonna really make us run better. And then I'm gonna add batch rendering to this. It's super technical, I guess, but I'm trying to get this ready to put on a parcel so people can check out and load well and check everything out. And I just want to do this. And, you know, performance is a big part of the experience that somebody gets when they visit your world. So I'm downloading Cliff Color. We jump into the YouTube chat and see if I need to catch up to some chat there. Am lurking in the Twitch chat already, soon to be lurking in the YouTube. Yes, sir. And I just downloaded the AO. Yep, now I'm going to download Color. This one, even though it's probably not even needed. Okay, I got lots of stuff there. All 18 of them batched out. Here they are. There's so many of them. I'm going to make their own folder, just like I did for that other model that had lots of materials. This one is going to be low res. And in low res, I'm going to upload the low res versions. That I just created, which I believe is all those. Yep. Okay, now I need to rebuild these materials. Wonderful. I said sarcastically. Arc. No, this, yeah, Rock Arc AO. Rock Arc Color. Glossiness. No, Rock Arc Roughness. Rock Arc Normal. Okay. Cliff 1 AO. Cliff 1 color. Cliff 1 roughness. Cliff 1 normals. Okay. I believe that's it. Yeah, right. That can't be it. Here's one. Detail rocks. Detail rocks AO. Excuse me. Detail rocks color. Detail rock roughness. Detail rocks normal. Okay. Rock ground. Rock ground color. Good. Rock ground roughness. Still good. Rock ground normals. Hey, not so bad. Not the end of the world. Okay, I didn't use either of these curves, any of them, but that's expected. So I can delete those because I didn't use those in the originals anyways. Okay, so I have rebuilt all of the materials just to make sure. JPG, 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 JPG. Okay. Now that I've rebuilt all the materials, I should be able to delete all the old ones. They should all have dots next to them because they're huge PNGs. All of them can go. Delete. And over here, I need to make all of these faces compressed. Compress. All right. I just eliminated like 100 megabytes of or actually more, of VRAM. Cool. What else do we got? We got the skybox. The skybox is not basis compressed, is it? Well, let's basis compress it. We are going to leave the skybox 1024 because skyboxes, they got to be decently resolution to not look really bad. Here are a lot of PNG textures on here. I wonder if I resize batch convert if it retains the alpha channels. I wonder. Don't know how I'm going to compress these. Is it going to be a pain? I might just leave these alone for now. What else do I got? Over here in vegetation. Ooh, these sizes are so bad. At least they're small files, but what kind of width is 1000? Give me some 1024. 2K? Why is that a 2K? Oh no. I'm gonna have to process these. Alright, I'm gonna run a little experiment here. If I download that leaf and I go and I try to batch convert it and I say to batch convert to a PNG, is it gonna retain the alpha channel? Let's find out. Run as administrator, file, batch convert. There's that, and then output's gonna be PNG. Crop, resize, preserve aspect. Change color depth. Convert T, sharpen contrast, override all changes. So this all looks good. Up here, I see it. Okay, so let's just see. This is in there. We're gonna click start batch. All right, it's gonna say I did it, and now we're gonna go test. All right. I gotta tell them to do it. My batch image converter does not process alpha channels, which means that I would have to manually batch convert these textures over. Isn't that wonderful? Not professional assets here is what it weighs down to. And do I use a lot of these vegetations? I believe that I do. Got these cool trees, they were alright. Okay, I've already optimized it a lot. Maybe I'll just leave these messy for right now. Let's test it. We should already load in way faster. I am still loading in like 3 dozen 2K textures, but at least it's not 4 dozen. All right, let's economize. Let's delete. Am I going to delete the plants that I don't want? Is that what's going to happen right now? I should just roll with it. This is just it. And then I could do another phase of optimization later. Okay, we're highly optimized here. Let's just make us our ground and put our fence in here and just be happy with what we got. It's always painful to optimize, but it went pretty far. And it would be more painful to optimize all those trees because I can't batch convert with retaining the alpha channel. My program sucks. Over here I want to search for fence. It's downloadable. How about you? You look acceptable. You only come in OBJ. I am going to have to open 3ds Max anyways, so I should just do that right now. Alright, so I wanted to do 2 things today during this session, which I'm 50 minutes in. I started a little bit late, but I think we're still good on time. I need to, well, I wanted to do 2 things. Now I want to do 3 things. I need to improve the floor and make the standing where you hang out and chill area, but I wanted to add the fences in, optimize, like I said, I wanted to do 4 things, and I wanted to make the animation, the lights that move around. So a couple things on the moving objects. I want to attach a light to a bone that moves around, but I also want to attach a scary, spooky witch on a broomstick. Which broom? There's no result for which broom, huh? I might be best off using a PNG for this now that I think about it, because you're not going to get too close to this witch. So let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. So I need to create the animation in here in Bones. Let me set up my units real quick. Unit setup. We want 1 meter to be 1 meter. Okay. Now we want to get our bearings. So we'll put 1 cylinder here. We will put some pillars here. And box out some of the stuff here. Okay, let's see how close this is when I export it. As Spooky Rig, I'll call it. Drag and dropping Spooky Rig into the Asset Explorer. Spooky Rig, Squeaky Chair. Drag and drop that template into here. It's a pretty good template for just eyeballing it. All right, so I just re-exported the Spooky Rig. The editor's web-based, so it can't automatically detect that, right? So I'm going to upload it, and it's going to automatically update that way after I upload it. So just re-upload here, and you'll see everything just whoop, pop in to the new positions. Look at that! It's very much like Unity, right? It's not automatic, but still pretty dang close. Those are still too far away to accurately represent what they should be represented. What's that? What I do? These two. Move closer. Okay. Almost okay. That bone is so weird. That's not a regular bone. Just give me a bone. I created the wrong kind of bone. I can feel it. Give me a bone. That's what bone looks like, right? Right there. Okay. I got my which bone. I think here it doesn't have to be an actual bone, it could just be an object, and if I just set the object and export it, it might be even easier than setting a bone, because then there's a hierarchy. We'll automatically add a hierarchy. So let's see how it exports the animation, I say, as I talk to myself. We'll start it out here. We'll define it as a spline. So this is the light that's going to cast all the shadows. That's what I'm messing with here. Excuse me. Okay. Bone. Not 2 months ago, I assigned animation to a spline, but I forget how to do it. Let me just Google real quick. 3ds Max animation spline. It'll come. Oh look, it looks like I searched for it before. It'll come back to me. Animation constraints, path constraint. Okay. Animation constraints, path constraint. There we go. Why is it starting over there? I don't want to start over there. Let's start right here. Okay, so it will go around in circles every 100 frames. It's too fast, I think. Go for 600. Okay, let's see how this exports. File, export, export, spooky rig. Okay. Bake animation is what it's telling me I should use. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I'll listen to it. File, export. For animation, we're going to bake the animation. talking about. Anyways, let's bring this in there and see if it imports the animation on it. It should tell us that we have a sequence now, if it worked. It's not giving us a sequence, so let's do it differently. The bone, we're going to get rid of that. Oh, it's path constrained. Nice. Go away. Alright, we're going to make a ball. It's going to do about the same thing. Animation, constraints, path constraints. Fake animation. I probably should have checked that before. Okay. There. That ought to be good. Now we'll have the animation. I didn't see that fake animation box last time. Now we have an animation. Okay. We should also have a sphere over here. There it is. That's going to be our test light source. Now let's apply the animation. We're almost there. Spooky rig. Where's the spooky rig? Spooky rig. Add animation. Unfortunately, we got to create one of these things here. New asset. Animation graph. Okay. And for our animation, that. And it should play in loop. So let's see that ball go around in circles when I click refresh right now. And as soon as that happens, I'm going to attach a light to it, and it's going to get a little extreme. There it goes. I see it moving. I see it moving. It's working. It's working. What do you mean it's working? There's no shadows being casted. I know, but that's because I had to attach the shadows to it. The witch is going to move around the same way. This is awesome. Okay, let's attach the light. To the rig. Yep. And make it cast shadows. And be 16. There we go. Oh yeah, I have to hide all the other placeholder geometry eventually, but I should probably just do that now. All of you guys are hidden. This glowing orb, let's give it that hologram texture that I had on the physics ball that I almost deleted. It's called crystal ball, huh? Gotta let my cat in. No. Okay, that's pretty good, but not great. Opacity. Make it more visible. Yeah, that's better. And I feel like I want to make it white instead of so blue, because the light that it's producing is not so blue. I feel like I want to make it a smaller ball. Why does that affect my light? That should not affect my light. Want this thing to not cast shadows. How do I do that? I want you to not cast shadows. Receive shadows. Cast shadows. Good, good, good. Okay, that went well. I'm gonna make a witch flying around too. I'm gonna delete some stuff, put some fences in. We are tight with the time, that's okay. Well, the light is acting really weird now. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I think it's because I scaled the sphere. Let's undo the scaling that I did there. Those. Go back to normal light. Stop being weird. Some weird stuff happening here. Oh, that's why. My light was not actually in where my light was, so it was really weird. For good reason. For good reason. That also means that I can shrink down the ball the way that I did. That was not the problem. This can be shrunken down. Then I'll put this back in there. And now it should all be good and not weird. My light was not coming from the actual ball. That's what was so weird. What up, Echo? Welcome to stream. I think it looks weird when it goes up. See, everything looks cool now. Everything's cool, and then now it's getting weird. And over there is when it goes up in the air and then it goes back down. I think I should have just kept it all flat. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. That ain't what I did. All these buttons and no make planar button, huh? Useless. the witch, which will also be based on a circle, but not this circle. She will go up and down. I don't care how weird she looks doing it. Go up, you're gonna go down. You're gonna go all around. Animation constraints path. Yeah, she'll just go in the same loop of time. I could get really complex with the timing of everything, but I'm not. Okay, so let's try re-exporting this, and then I'll put the witch on there. Let's see how well it handles those changes that I made with my modified hierarchy. So when I go to Spooky Rig, and I upload the new Spooky Rig, let's see here. I hid a bunch of stuff in the hierarchy. It kept them hidden. It added the new stuff. Wow. Let's see how it did with the animation. Let's see how it did with the animation. Haven't made my witch sprite yet, so I have to be looking out for this little ball floating around. This is how the witch will appear. I think I just saw it. Maybe I didn't. Oh, there it is. There's the witch. And this is a wisp. Okay, let's get the witch in there, and then I'm going to think about culling out these trees and using mostly just a handful of models, because when you use a handful of models over and over again, they can render more optimally. Okay, the witch I downloaded as a PNG, did I not? I did not. I did not. There she is. She's facing the right direction. I want to save as. Is that right? No, yes. Save as witch. Which witch? This witch. I'm gonna have to open my photo editing program. Oh no. Okay, what else while that's loading up? What else am I needing to do here? I optimized a bunch of stuff. It's optimized well enough to preview. The ground is really flat. I don't have collisions in here, and I don't keep people standing where I want them to stand. I want more bushes and fewer bushes. I want both of those to happen. Interesting. And I want to get rid of all those trees and a lot of these trees, and try to, because the trees have ridiculous textures, very ridiculous textures. So I need to keep them minimal. This tree here is gone. Let's get rid of it. It's useless. It was such stupid 2K. Those textures are 2K. Come on. We don't need you. We don't need you. You're a tree. If anything, you need me. Well, now I'm looking at these bare, stripped down trees, and they look pretty dang good. We are trying to make spooky woods, after all. All these things we don't need. We don't need all these things. I will have mushrooms, but I'm going to use the same mushrooms over and over again. Okay, we're looking more stick-like. Let me go into here and make all these textures load procedurally. Actually, I'll just end up removing the ones that aren't referenced, so I won't worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and refresh and see how this looks. What was I? Oh, I was making the witch. That's what I was doing in here. That's what I was doing in here. Here's a witch. Let's resize her down with an alpha channel. Wow, she's high res. Wow, she was high res. Bitch. Okay. Now, how's this looking? This is looking good. It's loading in super good. I could put a lot of pumpkins and a lot of trees in here. I'm going to be cloning a lot of these nice looking trees here. Because they're so nice, it's going to be mostly those nice looking trees with these other stick looking trees helping with the skyline. But I can feel how light it is compared to how it was earlier. It's not the lightest still because these leaves are still like 2K textures, which is insane, but I don't want to resize them because the alpha channel. But everything else is getting optimized well. The witch, let's attach the witch. We are going to make an object that uses the witch. Which witch? This witch. This witch. Okay. And then I should be able to apply the witch to my witch. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah. Let's see her go around now. I gotta refresh. Oh no, I don't have to refresh. There she goes, but she's not orienting. She's not orienting. Why isn't she orienting? Because the bone is not orienting. That's why. Okay, I need to re-export. It's the animation. I need to fix this animation. So I got the path constraint. But now I want its look constraint. There, perfect. That might be all that I need right there. I don't want constant velocity. Yeah, I guess that I do, actually. Okay, let's try re-exporting, see how this looks. Spooky rig. Now the bone should orient itself as it flies around. So the witch, let's see what the witch does. Witch is looking pretty good. I need to rotate the witch 90 degrees, but after I do that, the witch should be pretty good. Let me see, what direction do I need to rotate the witch? Like this, okay? Like that. There we go. And she goes across, and she goes up and down, and she faces, okay, perfect, okay, awesome. Also, there's this light moving around. Cool. I need to start wrapping this up here for real, and that means putting some of these things here. Fences and sound effects. I want to get some sound effects in here. But I needed the fence here. OBJ. Did I ever download that OBJ? I think that I did. Let me save this finally. What have I been saving this as? Spooky rig. And then I want to do a reset, import, blend file. Why would I download a blend file when I'm in Max? Hey, okay, now we're talking. Spooky fence, and for the media, we will embed. That should give us one GL FBX, that I can drop into here. And it'll have its textures bundled with it. Unfortunately, I didn't give it its own folder. Bingo. Okay, see, it had the texture and everything. And then I just dropped it here, and I got myself either a gigantic or a tiny or a perfectly sized fence. That's amazing. It's perfectly sized. I don't have to. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. Okay, now we're gonna box the user in. This is the player area on this side of the fence. That is the non-player area on the other side of the fence. Users stay on this side. Thank you very much. Hey. batch rendering, baby. Those are all being rendered as spooky fence now. So I can have a whole bunch of these fences and they're going to render in one render pass because they don't have any fancy materials on them. It might be more than one render pass depending on how much transparent stuff is around them. But it's the other stuff causing the extra render passes in those cases. I will get this to a publishable state today, but it's not going to be finished. I should actually start packing it up to publish it right now to hit the stream time here. Maybe I got a few more minutes. Oh, it's coming in. It's filling in. I like it. Okay. Let's have more trees. More. Those blue leaves. We don't need those blue leaves. They look weird. We don't need any of these blue leaves. Well, that white one we might want. It looks weird in a good way over there. So frustrating how batch rendering isn't automatic. Shouldn't it be? Shouldn't it be? rock pillars, because there's so many of them, I'll throw them into a batch group. The trees would be so much more optimal if I just used the same trees over and over again too, instead of this huge tree pack. But again, I can't finalize all the optimization. I can't finalize everything right now. But if I were, I would use the same trees over and over again. Like this. I'm casting 2 shadows. Why am I casting 2 shadows? I must have 2 directional lights. I must have 2 lights that cast shadows. Here we go. There we go. That should help with my texture memory consumption.
Now, how about
Sessions, what's up?
an instrument everybody loves?
Where do I go for basic free assets? Let me talk about that for a moment again, because it's worth talking about. These assets, I got them off of Sketchfab, and there's certain things you got to look for when you're looking for assets from Sketchfab. It's the licensing. Often it's CC attribution. That's awesome, because then when you release your project, you just need like a credits page. You just mention that you got the author or a model from this guy or whoever. And then there's other models that aren't free. And they have more complicated licensing, but you asked specifically about free ones, I think, so don't even need to go there. The free ones are awesome. You just gotta pay attention to the licensing. Some of them get weird, so you just gotta take a look at it. Another place is CG Trader. They have a lot of models to choose from, and a few other places. But yeah, Sketchfab is a wonderful place to get models. FBX is the default format for dropping into the Somnium Web Worlds SDK here, but you can convert files around if you got a different file format. Okay, I want to get the sounds in here. Everything's going well. It's going a little slower than I'd hoped, though. I have out here has stuff in it. I didn't expect to get stuff in out here. Okay. I need to just add collisions in here and get this thing published so I could hit my time mark here. And I'll finish it on Friday. Come back and perhaps finish it on Friday. And I want to make the path look a lot better. And I want to make the sounds. I'm not going to have any sounds when I publish right now. And the sounds are going to be huge here, hearing all the spookiness stuff happening. And I want to get some ghosts and probably some more of these little kind of moving around sprites and stuff. Okay, collisions. Let me get some collisions in here real quick. Instead of using complex mesh collisions, I'm actually just going to make box colliders. And our colliders will be over here. Okay. And then... Okay, I think that might work. I still need a collision for this thing, though. This thing's collider should be its mesh, probably. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a collision and a rigid body. But for the collision, I'm going to tell it to use a mesh. And the mesh is going to be portal base. There. Now you can stand on that. Let's try it all out. Hey, hey, hey. What am I trying to do? That's not a player area over there. I better stay in the player area. I have no choice. Oh, yeah, I can stand on this thing. Yeah. It's a little weird that the witch goes in the same kind of circle that the wisp does. I have to get more creative with the animation. Let's block off some of these passageways and publish this thing. We got like 13 minutes left, I think. Check my other meetings. Yeah, I got like 13 minutes left. Okay, let's publish this and see what it looks like. Good. I think everything's good. Did I delete all the stuff from it that I wanted to delete? No, I wanted to purge a lot of textures. I'm going to do a little bit of the purge right now, and hopefully I don't break all kinds of stuff. I'm trying to get the asset list to show me which textures from the vegetation I've actually used in my environment, so I can delete all of the others. However, it might be hard to get it to tell me this. Indeed. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Beautiful. Okay. Let's optimize the crap out of this. Not going to downsize the images for the leaves because I don't have time to do that right now, but this is going to indicate to me a whole bunch of stuff that isn't being used, like all these textures that have a dot next to them are not being used. Wonderful. Because just imagine if all this was being loaded. Need of you. All of you can go away if you have a dot next to you. Thank you for playing the game, and all of the others must be I got a lot of stuff to delete. Okay, let's delete all these. Delete! 49 assets. Looking good. Let's keep going. Anything that has a dot next to it, I'm actually deleting. How many consecutive dots do I got? All the way down there. Okay. I almost deleted one that wasn't a dot. That could have been catastrophic. Not too catastrophic, but not good either. I'm not even supposed to be here today. I wasn't thinking I was going to do more optimization here. I'm trying to publish this. But let's click on all the dots and get rid of all the things that have dots on them. Let's delete more things that got dots next to them. Goodbye. Is that it? Is that it? I'm loading all these textures in? Even this 1 megabyte one? Whatever. Okay. Now let's go through all these textures, and I should download them and resize them, but I've been mentioning how I don't want to do that for the alpha channels reasons, so I'm just gonna basis compress them. It's going to give me a warning. I'm going to ignore the warning and just compress. I don't think it actually compressed a lot of these. It probably only compressed the ones that it didn't warn me about. Interesting. Okay, I am looking pretty optimized here. I'm going to test one more time before I go through the process of putting it on the parcel. Nice, it loads in nice and quick. Pretty quick. You can hide in the pumpkins. The pumpkins don't prevent you from standing in them right now. Maybe I'll change that. Okay, let's put it on the parcel, man. All I have to do is download the thing as a zip. Go ahead and optimize the format. Why not? Just called that because I never renamed it. Should probably rename your projects, but I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna paste it over here, overwriting the one that's in there. I'm gonna upload it, and then I'm gonna put it on the parcel in just a second. Gotta go to my other screen here. Now, as far as hosting the web worlds, you can upload them to GitHub pages. That's not what I'm going to do. If you have web space, you can just upload to your own web space. I have web space, and I'm going to put this in my first web world. Let me unzip the zip. Upload all these files. Hold on to your butts. How big is this? It's 40 megabytes all zipped up. I have to upload them unzipped, but then my server gzips them when they are transferred to the people consuming them. So it might lag me down as I upload these files as that's uploading. I'll just talk to y'all. Wait, do I have chat? I think that I'm good. Yeah, so Somnium Web Worlds SDK lets you build pretty much any scene you can think of right here in the Play Canvas editor, right in your web browser. You save it out, you host it either on GitHub pages or in the whatever server you want. Then you go to your parcel, you assign your URL that you're hosting it at to your parcel, and you're good to go. Also, one note, I'm not using it today, but let's say that I made this web world, right? And I wanted to make sure that nobody else used it on their parcel. Like, hey, this is my web world. You're not allowed to use it somewhere else. How do you prevent people from doing that? This is how. Before you publish, you go and you click on Web Worlds Prefab. On Web Worlds Prefab, there's this thing called allowed parcels. It's an array. And let's say I have one parcel I want to allow this on. That means I have an array of 1. So after I tell it that I have an array of 1, it says, okay, what parcel number down here? I'm like, well, let's only let it be used on 3388. Now, if I did this before I published, this would prevent any other parcel from loading my web world that I'm publishing. Any other parcel would like just, it would try to load it, and then it would say like, oh wait, we don't have permission to load this one, and it would just load the regular parcel instead. And it's because you can define however many parcels you want down here to be allowed to load your web world. That's how that works. I'm not going to use that though. If you leave it on array size 0, it works anywhere. So if you leave it on 0 like that, you could share your URL with your friends who have parcels and be like, hey, put this on your parcel and check it out. What else am I going to talk about while I'm uploading here and slightly lagging myself? Assets from Sketchfab, or I also made some stuff in 3ds Max here. Let me load up the thing I made in 3ds Max. I created the animation rig here in 3ds Max with some reference geometry. You don't see the reference geometry in the world, but I can make the paths whatever I want here. You can use Blender, you could use Cinema 4D. Doesn't matter as long as you export baked animations. Because if the animations are baked, then it should usually work. Morph targets and stuff still won't work, but because those are special. They have to be rigged up a certain kind of way. But just like regular animation is usually pretty widely compatible if you bake it. Okay, my upload is just about finished. Let's check this out. Step 1 of testing. You try to go straight to the URL. Okay. And if it loads here, we're in good shape. Now we just have to try loading it on the parcel. Let's do that by going to somniumspace.com/parcel/238. Oh no, 3388. I think that's where I'm putting it. Right now, it's going to have a really weird web world that I made last time. So, oh wait, no, wait, it's the same URL. It's automatically going to update to the new one. Awesome, did you see that? Because I hosted my web world at the same URL that I hosted, the same URL as the last time that I uploaded the web world. I uploaded the new version of my web world to where I was hosting at, and I did not have to change one thing for it to be live on my parcel. So that's neat. That means that you can freely update your web world, upload it to your server, and you're done. As soon as you upload it to your server, if you've already assigned it to your parcel, as soon as you upload it to your server, you're done. And I'm done. You're done like me. How am I doing on time? Tell me that I wrapped it up perfectly. 2 minutes over of the 2-hour mark. Damn it. I did start late. Okay, looking good. How about some photo mode? Does SAO work here? It might not. Yeah, you gotta watch out on that SAO. I'll have to file a bug report about that, because why did that happen? I don't know. But without turning on SAO, everything looked good. Might have to do with the new clustered lighting thing. You might, Somnium might need to update their post-processing stuff, perhaps. But here we are. Alright, I'll fly around here and take some screenshots. Oh, I left the freaking invisible box there. Oh, I left the invisible collision box there. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. I gotta publish this all over again because of that. I just cannot allow that to continue. That box, I have an invisible collision box right here in Spawn that I was using to clone. Such a bad idea. It's like the first collision box. Goodbye. Yeah, just goodbye. Everything auto-saves. I just have to republish it. Oh no, I'm over time. I'm over time! I need to go faster! Oh! Okay, I am going to let y'all go because I'm just going to re-upload this exact same thing and then refresh the page, so it's not going to be too exciting. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Hit me up on Discord DMs if you need some help making your web world, and I will help you out. Also, the Discord, Ultra Lord figured some stuff out. Like the day that Web Worlds came out, he was porting stuff around and doing all kinds of cool stuff. So you can hit the Discords to ask everybody. You can hit me up, ask me, and everything is possible. Not really, but no, a lot is possible. You have to get creative, but a whole lot is possible when you get creative. Like these moving lights, the flying witch, the animated guy there, all that stuff. And this is not even done yet. However, everybody can check it out right now on this parcel 338. I will tweet that out as I take some screenshots. And I'll see y'all on the flip side while I upload this. Peace out.